Hey guys, my name is Brittany of Britzy Thrift. I'm a reseller on Poshmark as well as eBay, and welcome back to another thrifted haul to resell. So I'm going to jump right into it. Some of these, okay, all these things have been packaged up because I kind of got a little backed up and I needed to go ahead on and get them packaged and listed and everything, but I'm still going to show you. Might be able to pop a picture up here on the screen so you can see it a little better, but here we go. I never heard of this before. This is called Baseball Lifestyle 101. You can't quite see the tag there, but it is new with tags. I found this in the kids $2 bin. I found two pair. They're a youth size medium, and these are like the cotton candy ice cream short, I think is what it was called on the tag. And when I got to the register, I've never heard of it, but they just seem kind of cool. And when I got to the register, the cashier, she was like, oh, these are really good. And I'm like, okay, well, I have to look it up when I get home, and see. And sure enough, they do sell for $50 on the website. And they've got like all the pictures of the kids wearing it, like the cool kids or whatever. And I'm like, it's funny. I've never heard of it before, but they're like all rocking their little ice cream shorts. So I'm not sure how to price these. I think they were off. I think they were out of stock on the website, so people were actually getting away with selling them for higher than $50, but I see that they've gotten back in stock. So I'm wondering if they sell out again, would I be able to get higher than 50 for them? I don't know, but still, I only have $2 invested in each pair, so I grabbed both of them, and I'm glad that I did. I love learning about new brands. Here's another new brand. Never heard of it. This is called Softies, and this is called the Bamboo Chic Cardigan in Country Lake or something, like the color is Country Lake. There's another one of these, different style that does really, really well, but I figured this is a 2X, 3X. It is new with tags, and it's this pretty blue color. I'm getting it. So it kind of reminds me of Barefoot Dreams. Not that it has like the same texture, because Barefoot Dreams has a very, distinct texture to it where you kind of know it when you see it. But it's just something about this. It seems like a nice quality loungewear. Okay. This is a Quince size small, I believe. 100% cashmere gray cropped hooded sweater. It does have some, signs of use because it does have like all over fuzz and it's got some fuzz balls, but I did not see any holes, which is key because with cashmere, it tends to get a lot of holes in it. I've definitely been on the hunt for cashmere more lately because I've noticed that people have started donating their cashmere, and come fall, winter, they're going to be looking for it again. So during the fall and winter of last year, I wasn't able to find as much cashmere, and I was like, oh, people must really be hitting the thrift stores to try to find it. So now that we're going into the warmer season, I'm starting to find it again, and I'm going ahead on and picking it up if it's in pretty good quality. I hope I didn't show this already. I feel like I'm saying that in every video now, but I'm sorry if I did. This is a Giambattista Valley pair of pants with a really cool zip detail on the ankle. That's what that is. And I'm trying to get close up because it's actually got the GBV on it. Just a really cool pair of red pants. And Giambattista Valley seems like it resells for a lot. I haven't found this exact style, so I'm still trying to decide on the price, but it can actually resell for a lot of money. So first time finding it. I knew about it, but had never seen it before this. So I'm really glad to have found this pair. This is probably just a sweatshirt that was at Walmart, but I love it because it's new with tags. I think it's an extra large, and it's got the Peanuts characters on it. So you got Charlie Brown, Sally, Lucy, Lionel, and Snoopy. Linus, sorry, with the blanket. And Snoopy, and it's got the Christmas tree in the back, so it's very holiday, festive, Christmassy, and it just, is like classic. So I grabbed it, and maybe I'll be able to sell it for like $18 to $25 or so. 'Tis the season. Out of the $2 bin, I found this new tag, CNC California, 100% linen. I think this is a size 2X or 3X. Just a foliage print pair of pants, very, just very breathable, kind of gauzy. So I was like, okay, $2 plus size, new with tags, and it's linen, and we're going into that season, absolutely. Here is a pair of J. Crew new with tags, size 27. This is the 9-inch, I believe, 9-inch high-rise skinny. Normally, I would not, well, no, actually, I think I did pick this up in blue, and I think I sold one. But anyway, the main reason I got it was because of the leopard print. I think there is a fan base for just leopard print in general. So I was like, okay, it's new with tags, it's leopard print. I looked at the comps. It looks like I'll be able to sell it, so I got it. I don't know what I was thinking. I picked this up for Cookie, my dog, but I mean, honestly, maybe I just was not paying attention. I was thinking about, like, there's somebody in my neighborhood, he likes to ride his bike, and when he walks his dog, he has like these little shoes on him so that way, you know, he doesn't burn his feet when it gets really hot on the pavement, on the sidewalk. And I was like, oh, these are those shoes, and I just grabbed them and threw them in my cart. These are way too big for Cookie. My dog is a Chihuahua Terrier mix, and she's got, you know, little feet. She's not the smallest Chihuahua mix, but like, you know, these are too big for her. So I was like, okay, let me just go ahead on and get them listed for resale. These are a size large. They're blue, and as you can see, they just have the little grippy grip on them. These are just some non-slip socks. This is an Athleta, I think they call it the Coastal Knit Hoodie or something like that. It's kind of like this thermally waffle texture. It's new with tags. This is a large or an extra large, one of the two. I got it out of the $2 bin. When the worker was dumping, like, all, like, she brings out a gigantic cart and she just dumps it, and everybody kind of, you know, stands around the table and they dig through it as she's dumping it on the table, kind of like piranha attacking. And that's what we were doing. I mean, we weren't really attacking. Nobody was getting like rude or anything, but like we were definitely digging hard when she dumped it. And I saw this tag pop out, and at the same time my phone was going off, like for an alarm that was set or something. And I was just like, no, because somebody else was like digging just as hard beside me. And I was like, I'm gonna get that Athleta. So I snatched the Athleta and then I turned my alarm off, because I was just like, I am not gonna lose Athleta. It would be just my luck that, you know, my alarm would go off right when I see something that I'm interested in, and then I, you know, take a second to turn off my alarm, and then somebody else grabs it, you know. So I was like, not this time. So I grabbed it, and it just seems like a nice base layer for like if you're running or jogging or whatever in the fall when it's chilly. So this is a really, really good find. I don't know, something about these are really cool. This is a J. Crew high-rise patchwork size 31 crop jeans, and they've got like not patchwork, patch pockets. So they've got these really big patch pockets on the front, and the cotton, I think it's primarily cotton. It has a very small amount of elastane, so they feel a little rigid, which I like, because that means they're not going to get those railroad tracks in them, like, you know, when the elastic stretches or pulls and you see those streaks. So I kind of like jeans like that, and plus by it being a bigger size, and it's J. Crew, which I like to sell, and I thought the patch pocket was a neat detail, I felt like this would be a good pickup. Okay, so you can't really tell, but this is a pair of MM LaFleur. Oh, yes, you can. No, you can't. I thought I could show like the thing in there. You can't really see it, but this is a pair of MM LaFleur size 0 petite navy blue pants. They almost look like riding pants, like equestrian horseback riding pants. That's kind of the style of them, but they don't have like patches on the knees or anything. And they have this interesting material that almost feels like nylon or something. So MM LaFleur usually performs pretty well for me. Even though it's a 0 petite, I was like, I still think that I'll be able to sell these. This is a new tag pair of True Religion. What is this? This is the Joey Flare. It says mid-rise, but I think they're kind of low-rise. But anyway, they're new tags, and original price was $159. But I don't think that I'll be able to get that, of course, like anywhere near that. But still, I think these are a size 26 or a 27. And to find them new with tags, I was like, okay, they're flare. Somebody's going to be interested when, maybe when they start going back to school or whatever. This is a Duluth trading company with partial tag, but it is still new with tags. This is a striped gray dress. And I like this company. I think recently somebody donated a bunch of squirts, and this probably came from that same person, because this is a large, I think, and then the squirts were like extra large. So I grabbed it because I think this tends to do well for me, and I don't know, it just seems like a good quality piece. I debated whether or not to get this because I don't really like doing like formal dresses, anything with like a lot of material or anything, but I have sold this brand before in like velvet maxi bridesmaids dresses. I had one that was new without tag, and that one sold very quickly. And then the other one I had to sit on for a little while because it needed dry cleaning or whatever, but that one sold pretty well too, like for whatever it was that it sold for. So I was like, I know this brand is good, but I just didn't know if I really wanted to take the time to photograph it. When I photographed it, it didn't even take that long. I was like, okay, maybe it's just all mental where I'm thinking that like these dresses take more whatever, but this was in perfect condition. I didn't see any spots. I think it just had like a few loose thread on the seam, which I just closed, but like nothing, everything was very minor. So this is Revelry. I believe this is a size 10, and it said it was an antique blush. I can't remember the exact style. I'm not sure if it's the Kaya dress or some other dress that I looked up, but I put up the number, like the style number, and I put up like any information that was on this tag. I put it in the listing. It looks like people have them listed for $150, so that's what I think I put mine at. Here is a Faraday dress in this sort of mustard, yellow, brownish, bronze sort of color. It is the extra small. And I can't remember the exact style. It's not the Aisha dress. This is 100% linen and it's sleeveless, but I think it's like Laguna or something like that. So anyway, once again, linen and Faraday tend to work out very well for me in the past, so I went ahead on and picked this one up. Next, we have this Talbot's corduroy jegging in a size 12. It's in blue, and I don't know. For some reason, I like Talbot's, but it doesn't even sell that well for me. It sells, but it's not really something that I should get excited about, and yet I still get excited about it when I find it, and it's in a good size, and I like the style, so I think corduroy will always kind of be a thing. So I grabbed this one. It says that it is a high-rise skinny leg ankle length. But like I said, it's 12 and it's a pretty blue. So I think somebody's going to want this to go into the office and it'll keep them warm. From the same person, same pair of pants, same size and everything. It's just that these are brown corduroy. $2 bin pickup. This is a pair of men's Wrangler shorts, just cargo shorts in this khaki brown. And they are a size 46. Here's a pair of $2 bin Nuitag head. Girls size extra small something mitten, ski mitten I think is what they call it. I've never heard of this before, but the comps look really good. I know you can't really see it. I'm trying to get as close as I can, but this is called Valabasas, and it said that it was made in California, I believe. Just a pair of men's jeans. They look kind of cool. They're distressed, and they've also got paint splatter all over them. And it looks like I should be able to get at least 50 for them, according to the comps. But we'll see. First time ever finding it, ever trying it. So I think it'll go well, though. Second pair of Baseball Lifestyle 101 shorts. There you go. You can read it there. Also a youth medium, ice cream cotton candy. Oh, okay. So this doesn't look like much when it's folded up in the plastic, but this is actually a very good find. This is called Haven Well Within. This is an extra large Nuitag pair of wide leg lounge pants. It is made of organically grown cotton and something else. But I had a sweater a while ago that had a strange smell, and I tried my best to work on it and get that smell out, but I just could not. So I had to end up trashing the sweater, which made me sad because I really wanted to sell it and I thought that it would do well, but I never got the chance. So I've been passing. I've seen it, but I didn't find the right piece that I wanted to resell. So this is the piece. It's Nuitags. I know you can't really see it because it's all folded up, but it's just this, nice knit gray lounge pant, and they're extremely soft. So this is my chance to try it. And Nuitags, no weird smell, no flaws. So I'm excited to see. Says that it retailed for $118. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching my haul, and I hope to catch you in the next one.